Greetings in honourable name of our one and only invisible Messiah, and now says the Emmanuel. Is it true? Do you think sort of like could be considered that sort of like that the managers like of the Caucasian soul, the souls of the Caucasians, like in United Kingdom and also sort of like in the United States, who actually sort of like um, assisted sort of like their managers, sort of like wives, so like at home basically, and in proper decent attire too. So like I must mind you, so like with the Moors, the souls, they're managing sort of like as from Moors, so like concentration land management areas known as Africa. Like is it that they helped raise sort of like their offspring, and that when the next generation of managers transferred over, they actually knew of their trustworthy management in sort of like raising and not belittling them as sort of like when they were children, you know. So is that they will sort of like they were accommodated there, so like to be equal class, and also sort of like knowing the information about the Son of God, but is it not actually knowing sort of like the details of the essence brought so like of God before to be alongside him to actually have him so like a form his son outside like alongside him to be his unique son, but not actually himself as in not God, not his father, but actually his son. You know, and then detailing and so like uh, yeah, so like and then transferring and then so like raising nursing him sort of like before everything was created, but then sort of like yeah, sort of like and then wanting to include his son. So like his son actually, I think, isn't it wanted to sort of like wanted to share, sort of like wanted to sort of like want to I mean sort of like wanted to basically let us all know how wonderful and sort of like brilliant and loving his father is, and so wanted basically to participate and even sort of like sort of like wanted to ask God to basically sort of like make us and sort of like and then take like liability and accountability for sort of like how he lived and why this as the Son of God he could like take the punishment on the cross for our sin. So praise God for the wonderful name of the Son of God, which is announced as immortal El. And did you know El actually sort of like being the oxide is like in the hieroglyphic and then changed to like a letter A on the side but with the extended sides. And then basically sort of like and then the later ones like the like sort of like that Aleph, you know, the word L actually is like a being actually described. Do you know what the definition is? Do you know what the letter is L is? It's like the definition. If you allow yourself to go and look at it, it's not God. It's actually sort of like a mighty. I think a strong. It's like a strong power leader. And sort of like so where did they get this definition of the word God from? When it's actually sort of like not the definition of it. You know, in the Hebrew, it's actually sort of like they use the word leader, but isn't it like leader so like being one who was identified by the one and only invisible Messiah as one that basically so like assists, the one that serves, and basically and that Son of God came to serve and not to be served, and so like assist us in that way, where who would like help us basically so like with the information about his father and so like and then to take jurisdiction responsibility for so like for everything that he like detailed to God to make, and then for God to then allow him permission to voluntarily take the punishment on the cross for our sin. You know, it's like and to love us that way and to love those who love all actually. It's like because everyone could basically it's like once you I mean it's like I mean once they get the information about him, his courage, his bravery, and his father, his father's love. And, for us, for basically the king, and for his son to actually to allow his son to I say to manage himself that way, to suffer basically and actually the crucifixion. How was it actually uniquely in the hand? Because in the arch and not in between the forearm, because isn't that's with the bones, there's two bones to the body. And is it written that there was no? Isn't it written that he didn't have any bones broken? So how would he have a nail through his hand? That's like a tent peg through his hand, and also so like not break his wrist too. So like when he's hanging there, because isn't it? I mean, so like you know, so like a hanging, yeah, so like, and then his feet, so like an all, yeah, so like and not breaking any sort of like you know bones as it basically went through, sort of like, and so is it that the actually the yad being in the shape of the arm with the elbow up like that, but actually sort of like detailed as like one of the like meanings like closed fists, sort of like yeah, I guess I can't remember exactly details, but yeah, described basically you could go and verify that information. So, but in one of the definitions, so like you know, a hand closed. So, and when I basically assess this, isn't it? If I relax and if I push there, isn't it? That's exactly what it does. You know, if I was to push there, the hand closes in. So doesn't it? Yes.